the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game.
Texas.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Trying to find room. It's Finley. As the first down is still going. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw.
It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Brought down after. Short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Catch made on the right side. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough.
Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, and I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Tackle made after just a short game.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short the first down.
He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. To throw, it's Lane. He'll take a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Gators are looking to keep this drive going. Testing the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Gators, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The receiver grabs it, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
The completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, you just never know, right? I mean, here's a short throw, and give credit to this wide receiver, not just making the catch, but look at the production after the catch. That's what separates the good receivers from the great ones.
On first down, it's play action. Catch made on the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball handed off. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Texas, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Now to try here for the extra point.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And the receiver's got it. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Florida.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
14, Texas, 7.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught by the receiver. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. They misfire in the pass as time in the period runs out. And Florida has the lead curve as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he can't quite come up with the interception. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. looking to throw it again. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Wide open downfield. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He'll try a pass here. It's caught. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Play action here on 1st down. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to. The fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Touchdown, Longhorns. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Wow, a takeaway and a touchdown. We are all tied up with a spot in the championship game at stake.
Wow, the timing of this, not just coming up with this turnover, but the defense, opportunistic awareness, and being able to turn that into a touchdown. As you said, Chris, a tie game. Now everything's in front of us. Who wants to get to the championship the most?
And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to throw. It's Lane. He's got it in the open. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Takes the handoff. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
This is a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Breaks into the open. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, anytime you see a defense sit back in cover 2, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He'll throw it now. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open.
Boy, if the defense can't get pressure on a quarterback, it's going to be a long afternoon. That time, the quarterback had all day back there to eventually find the open receiver for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Defense not pressing this time. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Lane. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. He's looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. The receiver makes the catch.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. Those yards after the catch, gotta pad your stats.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Gators will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a short completion to the tight end. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. The offense going with the hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, almost intercepted for a second time today. Couldn't quite hold on, but it brings up 3rd down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just 1 more play.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. It's picked up. It's a live ball here. The defense has it. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Trying an onside to start the 3rd with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They've been able to survive some turnover trouble so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the 3rd quarter going. The pocket breaking down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football and falls incomplete.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that catch is hauled in. It's good for 1st down yardage, set up at the 26 now.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Forced out and more. He's still running. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Longhorns churn out another first down. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Snags a quick throw. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offense. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
That makes the score. Texas 20, Florida 14.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
They test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Lane. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They're going to throw it on third and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Finley. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Gators will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. The pass rush closing in. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. This air attack is still unstoppable.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception of this football game.
With the BAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away.
35, Texas, Florida, 14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. To the air, it's Lane. Short connection to the tight end here. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
The longer this drive goes, the more wear on this defense and specifically these pass rushers. The quarterback is carving up the defense, especially on key downs of this drive. And the pass rushers, you can see them. They look visibly winded.
First and 10 now, clock running, final minute of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. A deep shot to the left side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Throws it to the right. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the grab. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. Looking for a man. He's running out of time here. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Now it's second down here. The quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Boy, the quarterback catches a break here. He nearly kills all the momentum on just one play. A drop pick, and you're up by 3 touchdowns. You can bet he's going to be hearing it from the coach when he gets over to the sideline.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. So Texas has the lead Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. 4th down, the offense will go for it. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's caught. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Important 2nd down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Powering through the defender. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Longhorns moving quickly down the field here. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. He's got it with room to run. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry out. From the shotgun, drops back. Sacked, it's a loss, back to the 6.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on 1st and goal, and you throw it. Why not run the football right there?
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Hey, I can understand why they're trying to run the football here, but Chris, let's face it, the way this quarterback's been throwing it around, I'm surprised we didn't see them call his number. He's already thrown for 3 touchdowns.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. It's an out route, the catch made. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And the point after is right down the middle.
Texas, 42. Florida, 14.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. The Gators offense retakes the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back in this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Back to throw. It's Lane. Pressure is coming. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line.
Boy, that last sack should be the final nail in this offense's coffin. At this point, the game is a blowout. There's only a few minutes left, and you really need to start considering if it's worth risking the health of your players to try to just get a pity score late.
He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Down. He's throwing for it. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Not much of a return, but the pick ends his scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with a lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Running out of time in the pocket. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it. So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Touchdown, Texas. This offense is still clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas 49, Texas 14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back to pass. It's Lane. Pass caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Bringing pressure. Hits the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
Well, Chris, this is why they're here, right? This is why they're in the postseason. You get to a critical moment in this game with the lead late in the game, a chance to really put this game away, and they convert.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Can he make it to the marker? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this 1st down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big... there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking deep for late game heroics. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk